Welcome to the Functional Aesthetician, a podcast where skin health meets whole body wellness. I'm Samantha Dench, a licensed esthetician of 22 years, owner of Skin Deep Aesthetics, author, and a student of functional medicine. My mission is to help you see the bigger picture because healthy skin starts from within. In each episode, we'll explore the gut-skin axis, hormones, nutrition, skincare, and wellness tools you can use to transform your skin. Welcome to the Functional Aesthetician Podcast. I'm your host, Samantha Dench. Today we are talking about your skin barrier. We are going to cover the external and internal factors that impact your skin barrier, plus the role of dermatologists, estheticians, and influencers, and how each one of them approaches your skin. If you want to learn how to restore your skin for good, this episode is a must listen. Please enjoy. We have talked a lot in the past several episodes about your skin barrier because this is the most important part of your skin. Our skin is the largest organ of our body, and most of us don't treat it very well. Lately, the things I see in my treatment room and on social media scare me, which is why later in this episode, I will talk about influencers and social media. This gets me fired up because it's becoming more difficult to fix skin conditions because everybody these days has their own opinion on how to take care of your skin. We need to stop and understand what our skin barrier actually needs and how to support this delicate organ instead of constantly attacking it. Let's start with the skin barrier. What is it and why is the skin barrier so important? Our skin has two main layers, the dermis and the epidermis. Within these two layers, there are 7 sublayers that make up the skin. This is your skin barrier, and it keeps your skin strong and healthy. Our skin barrier protects our body from harmful substances like pollutants, environmental toxins, viruses, bacteria. The most interesting thing about this layer is that it's composed completely of dead skin cells. That is how our skin protects our body. Every 28 days, our skin completely replaces itself. We call this cell turnover. So our skin is naturally exfoliating itself. Within the brick wall are pores and hair follicles that contain oil and water. Sweat is water-based and how our body detoxes. Oil is oil-based and maintains the pH of our skin barrier. Now try to push something through a brick wall. You can't get it through, right? It's too strong. That is how a healthy skin barrier works. It is meant to be strong and keep everything out. We have this idea that products are designed to penetrate through the skin. However, our skin is a detox organ and it's meant to let very little in. Now we are allowing product penetration because we're damaging the skin barrier, and products that are not supposed to be in the skin are now entering the skin, along with pollution and environmental toxins. We are poking holes in our brick wall, and it's forcing product in, creating more damage. How often do you go on social media to learn about exfoliation? It's everywhere. You have people telling you to exfoliate daily or twice daily or 3 to 5 times a week. If you ask me about exfoliation, I will tell you once a week and that's it. And you should only use a gentle enzyme or gommage. No scrubs, no mechanical brushes, nothing that causes damage to the skin. Your skin naturally exfoliates. Your job is to help keep the dead skin cells off the surface. So if your skin naturally exfoliates, then why do we need to exfoliate? Our skin cells replace themselves every 28 days. And sometimes those cells can get stuck and they can build up. They need some help getting sloughed off. This is dead cell buildup, and dead cells can pile up on the skin, leaving the skin dull looking. Here's a good analogy to help you understand why we need to exfoliate. Think of how the leaves pile up on the ground in the fall. You have to get a rake to get the leaves up. Otherwise, they completely cover the grass. Think of your exfoliant as gently raking the leaves so the grass is exposed and the sun can make the grass grow and turn green. If you left the leaves, the grass would turn brown. This is why we need to exfoliate. Let's take this a step further and talk about over-exfoliation. What would happen if there were no leaves, but you continuously rake the grass over and over and over again? It would destroy the grass, right? What do you think is happening to your skin if you're constantly exfoliating it with scrubs, acids, mechanical scrubbing brushes? When you overdo your exfoliation, it's like chipping away at your brick wall. You are breaking down your skin barrier. and creating holes in the skin. Any type of peel pad, scrub, acid, glycolic cleanser, or toners are bad because they break down the skin barrier. And if you want my personal opinion, these products should not be allowed for sale in stores because most people overdo it and misuse them. But just like the food industry likes to sneak harmful toxins in our food and tell us it's safe, the beauty industry is set up to harm your skin. It continuously tells you to use certain products because it knows if you damage your skin, it's a constant buying of more products and wasting more time and energy to fix your skin. Let's add in active ingredients like retinol, vitamin C, alpha hydroxy acids, salicylic acid, or benzoyl peroxide. You've already overstimulated your skin, which has broken down your skin barrier. Now you're adding in actives. These actives are perfectly safe in a healthy skin. But when your skin barrier is broken down and has holes in it, adding these active products into your skin creates dehydration and skin sensitivity. Your skin begins to take on a rough texture. It may feel both oily and dry at the same time and develop little white bumps underneath the skin. Everything you apply begins to burn and sting, and your skin turns red. This is your skin screaming at you because what you're putting on it is not working, and you need to start being more gentle to your skin. Here's what could be happening. These products give you the appearance of smoother wrinkles and tighter pores, but this is your skin trying to protect itself from the damage you're causing. Your skin has become swollen as a protective mechanism, so it actually looks plump. It's trying to frantically hydrate and repair itself. It's overproducing oil to try to compensate for the lack of water. Underneath, your skin is becoming more damaged, and at one point, it won't be able to fix itself. And once this happens, it starts to break down collagen and elastin. This leads to premature aging. Here are 4 common mistakes you're making with your skincare products. Mistake number 1 is selecting the wrong facial cleanser. This one product can make or break your skincare routine. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. Using Noxzema pads and Sea Breeze toner was the norm. If your skin didn't feel squeaky clean, you were doing something wrong. Many of us from that generation don't realize that what we were doing to our skin was harmful. And many of us still do that same routine today. That squeaky clean feeling is your skin telling you the products you're using are too strong and it's stripping your barrier. But we believe that if our skin feels tight, it's clean. Personally, I don't like foam or gel cleansers. I think they're too harsh, and rarely do I recommend those for my clients. For younger acne-prone clients, yes, but it has to be the right type of cleanser. I prefer cream or oil-based cleansers because they're gentle and they don't strip the skin. When you wash your face, it's not about the cleanser. It's about how you massage your skin. When you massage your face, you're stimulating your oil glands to release toxins, dirt, and oil. Mistake number 2 is cleaning too often. You should only wash your face in the morning and at night. You want to wash your face in the morning because dirt from your hair and pillowcase can pile up on top of your skin. Plus, your cells detox while you sleep. Washing your face at night removes dirt, oil, environmental pollutants, free radicals, and toxins that accumulate on your skin throughout the day. Mistake number 3 is using trending skincare products or switching product too often. Trending products are damaging because they're popularized by influencers. I do talk about skin trends on my blog, so if you're looking for more information on the different trends, I did drop a link in the show notes below. Skin trends come and go for a reason. They don't have any true benefit to your skin other than trying to make the beauty industry more money. Often, skin trends do more harm than good. Think the caveman facial slugging, and skin cycling. If you want to save time, money, and your skin barrier, simplicity is the key. Mistake number 4 is DIY skincare and skin treatments. I have been an esthetician for 22 years. There are certain treatments we are allowed to do under our license, and there are certain treatments we are not allowed to do under our license. We can do them under the direction of a doctor or medical director. And the fact that you can now purchase aggressive skin peels or microneedling devices on the internet is scary. Left in untrained hands, you can do major and irreversible damage to your skin. And these days, everyone is trying to save money. But at what cost? For today's episode, I'm going to use microneedling as an example. Several years ago, there was a skincare company that was selling spiky rollers to roll on your face to allow for product penetration. The first problem with this is that you would go to a party your friend hosted and purchase one. The second problem is sanitation. If you're using something that's creating microscopic holes in the skin, you are getting traces of blood, dead skin cells, and product that sits on top of that roller. You then put it in your bathroom drawer in a humid bathroom and then reuse it again a few days later. You are putting dirt, bacteria, and harmful substances back into your skin. Not only is this dangerous because you're actively breaking down your skin barrier, but you're putting stuff in your skin that could cause major damage. And doing this breaks down your collagen. Doing at-home microneedling and aggressive chemical peels is even worse for your skin. Are you starting to get the bigger picture here? And why this stuff upsets me so much? Because if someone damaged their skin like this and then came to see me, I might not be able to help you. I can do what I can to repair your skin barrier and reverse skin damage. However, underlying damage is irreversible. And it's heartbreaking to know that there are untrained people out there selling skincare products and devices that estheticians aren't even allowed to use under their license. If you take anything away from today's episode, I want it to be that you need to start seeking skincare advice from the right people. Let's shift gears and talk about internal factors and how that impacts your skin barrier. In the past several episodes, we've talked about stress, gut health, and inflammation, and how all of these factors can cause inflammatory skin conditions. Remember, our skin is a detox organ. Its job is to purge toxins from inside the body. Inflammation from stress, poor diet, hormonal fluctuations, and gut imbalances affect your body's immune system. If this inflammation persists, the immune system triggers an immune response and it begins to break down your skin barrier. The other factor is mitochondrial dysfunction. Mitochondria produce a substance called ATP, which is how our cells get their energy. Basically, these factors cause oxidative stress. This leads to inflammatory skin conditions and prevents wound healing. Let's break down each of these internal causes. Last week, we talked about stress, which is the main cause of inflammation, but it also affects our cortisol levels being either too high or too low. This weakens the skin, stimulating receptors, leading to acne, premature wrinkles, and a weakened skin barrier. Gut issues include IBS-like symptoms, gut dysbiosis, bloating, and gas can lead to inflammatory skin conditions. Consuming a diet high in ultra-processed foods, gluten, dairy, or seed oils causes leaky gut and damage your gut barrier. This doesn't necessarily break down your skin. It's more of how you treat the skin when you're dealing with an inflammatory skin condition. Typically, this is when you run out, buy skincare products, and now you're attacking your skin barrier from the inside out. High stress spikes your blood sugar. And for someone suffering from insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes, you're now at risk for a compromised skin barrier. Plus, having high blood sugar causes glycation, which breaks down protein in the skin and speeds up the aging process. Hormones can cause acne, dry skin, reactive skin, and sensitive skin. We have to be gentle when treating hormonal skin. However, barrier repair is key to healthy skin during a hormonal fluctuation. Here are other factors we haven't yet covered in any of the podcast episodes. Lack of nutrients in the body, such as vitamins, zinc, iodine, and magnesium, to name a few. Inflammation inside your body impairs your cells from absorbing nutrients. You might be taking supplements, but if your body can't store them properly, it's pointless. Just like the quality of skincare products, store-bought supplements have very little nutritional value, and most multivitamins aren't designed to supply your body with the right amount of nutrients. You'll get some benefits, but honestly, buying from a naturopathic doctor, chiropractor, or functional medicine doctor offers greater benefits because they have higher quality ingredients that your body can actually absorb. This also goes for drinking water. We believe that drinking 8 ounces of water a day is going to keep us hydrated. But if your body doesn't have enough vitamins and minerals, you can't even absorb water and it goes right through you. Taking electrolytes is a better alternative because it restores your vitamins and minerals and helps your body retain the water you're drinking. This will help your skin stay hydrated too, because if your body's dehydrated and can't hold water in, it results in dry or dehydrated skin. Now you have a better understanding of how important it is to care for your skin from the inside as well as on the outside. And if both of these weaken your skin barrier, what can you do about it? We're going to cover the roles of dermatologists, estheticians, and influencers and help you determine which one is best to help your skin. Starting out with dermatologists. Dermatologists have to undergo 12 years of school in order to become a dermatologist. Dermatologists are excellent at treating skin cancers, weird skin conditions, and any other ailment related to the skin. Unfortunately, your time spent with them is short and rushed. They often prescribe topicals and oral medication. You're sent on your way only to have a follow-up about 6 to 8 weeks later. This is a quick fix, but not necessarily your best option. And I'm not knocking this method. I just believe that there are alternatives out there that can help support your skin better. In relation to the skin barrier, dermatologists are taught to strip the skin and prescribe topicals that damage your skin barrier. They are not taught the importance of having a healthy skin barrier. Many of them lack skincare education, yet we buy skincare products based on the marketing term dermatologist approved. I feel like now dermatologists are beginning to understand skincare and skin barrier. However, many of them still recommend over-the-counter products like CeraVe, Neutrogena, Olay, and La Roche-Posay. These products do very little to improve your skin. However, doctors like them because they don't alter your skin's pH. So if you're using a topical medication, it's not going to affect the pH of your skin. Dermatologists, like doctors, treat the symptom, not the cause. And how many of you have been prescribed topical medications only to get irritated, feel that burning, stinging, redness? Your skin feels raw and irritated. And the dermatologist will just tell you, it's okay. You got to bear with it. Your skin will eventually feel okay. And you're just left to go deal with it. This is your skin barrier screaming at you. Everything is too much stimulation for your skin. And if you don't have the proper skincare products to balance your skin out, nothing you put on is going to help improve the condition of your skin. Plus, topicals and oral medications only work for so long. Unfortunately, oral medications disrupt the gut bacteria, and this can cause IBS-like symptoms or gut dysbiosis. So as far as dermatologists are concerned, they can cause more harm to your skin barrier than good, and it is not their fault. This is how they're trained to treat the skin. And I've said it before, when you know better, you do better. My recommendation is to save your dermatology appointments for skin cancer checks, major skin flare-ups, or weird skin conditions that pop up. Next, I want to talk about estheticians. Now, depending on your state, estheticians spend several hundred hours in school. Then we take a state board exam to get our license. Our focus is the very top layer of the skin, the stratum corneum, which is dead skin cells. Estheticians are not allowed to treat live skin. Only under the direction of a doctor or medical director are we allowed to perform those kind of skin treatments. As I approach my 23rd year in this industry, I have touched thousands of faces, and I can tell you firsthand that this is the ideal way to go when trying to heal your skin. And it's not because I'm biased. I'm going to explain to you what the role of an esthetician is. When I give a facial, I'm spending at least 45 minutes touching your face. I'm watching how it responds to my touch, how it reacts to the exfoliation, heat, extractions, and any product I put on it. I'm looking for skin congestion, acne patterns, inflammation markers, premature aging, and underlying damage. Basically, I'm studying your skin for 45 minutes. When you're getting a facial, we have a real understanding of what's going on with your skin and how it responds. If I give you a product recommendation, it's because I've studied your skin and watched how it reacted. I know exactly what's going to help and what could possibly hurt your skin. My focus is on repairing your skin barrier before doing any other skin treatment. My goal is to keep your skincare routine simple and only add in serums when necessary, or if you're trying to treat a specific skin goal. Estheticians don't overdo skincare recommendations, and a 10-step routine is completely out of the question. That is way too much skin stimulation and a waste of your money. Plus, we are the ones fixing your skin problems caused by overdoing skincare, listening to influencers, and using skincare products and treatments that aren't designed for your skin. We also understand the gut's role in your skin and how it can cause skin problems. We truly want to see your skin improve and stay healthy. We believe in consistency and simplicity. Our goal is long-term improvement and maintenance with monthly facials and supporting skincare. Lastly, we're going to talk about the role influencers play. First off, influencers are not trained in the skin. Typically, your influencer is a skincare lover and someone who has played around with skincare products and get a gig promoting skincare products to consumers. They are paid by big companies and earn a commission on everything they sell. Their goal is gaining followers and popularity. They do not have your best interest in mind when selling you product, talking about the skin or skincare product. Plus, they have no formal education to back up what they're telling you to do. They have an agenda and they have numbers to hit. And if something goes viral, they get a bonus. I can't tell you how many times clients have come in and told me, oh my gosh, I found this girl online. I love her skincare products. She is so knowledgeable about the skin. I want my skin to look just like hers. Her skin is flawless. I can't even believe how great she looks. And she knows so much. So I've been following whatever she's telling me to do. And every time I look at their skin, their barrier is damaged and compromised. And this is where I have a major problem with influencers giving skincare advice. I'm not going to sit here with 22 years of experience under my belt and let some young influencer with flawless skin tell you how to take care of your skin, because they are the reason your skin is screwed up in the first place. You are getting misinformation, and the result is a damaged skin barrier. They may look prettier and younger than me. Their skin may be flawless and perfect, but the truth is, behind the camera, they too have dry, sensitive, and dehydrated skin. The difference is they have professional cameras, filters, and loads of makeup on. You have this perception that if you listen to their advice, use their skincare products, you too will have skin that looks like theirs. And the truth is, you can have healthy skin, but it takes a consistent routine, following the right person, understanding what works and what doesn't work for your skin, and improving your lifestyle. I find it extremely frustrating when clients come to me for skincare advice and question my response. I'm the one over here touching your skin and watching how it responds to products. An influencer behind the camera doesn't know and doesn't care about what happens to your skin. So let me ask you again, who are you going to take skincare advice from? I'd like to end today's episode with one small step you can start taking today. When you do your skincare routine tonight, I want you to pay attention to two things. One, how many products are you using? And two, when you apply each product, how does it make your skin feel? If your product is stripping, it will feel tight, dry, and have a pull. If your product is okay to keep using, your skin will feel clean and not tight and dry. Whatever your skin feels like, this is your sign to either stick with that product or switch to something different. If you need to make some changes to your skincare routine, this is where having an esthetician is important. If you're in the Chicago area, please head over to my website. I did drop a link to that in the show notes. If you're outside of the Chicagoland area, I do virtual skin consultations. Or feel free to connect with me on social media and I can connect you with an esthetician in your area. Thank you for listening. Today we talked about both internal and external factors and how they both impact your skin barrier. We compared the differences between dermatologists, estheticians, and influencers, and how each one approaches the skin. Please head over to our social media page and connect with me for guidance on your skin or to find an esthetician in your area. Be sure to tune in to episode 11. We are doing a deep dive into hormones. If your doctor has ever told you your hormones are normal, but you don't feel fine, this episode is a must listen. Make sure to mark your calendar for next Tuesday's episode because you don't want to miss it. And always remember, you deserve to love the skin you're in. As estheticians, we have such a unique opportunity to not only care for the skin on the surface, but to guide our clients towards deeper wellness. If this episode gave you something to think about, share it with me on Instagram @SkinDeepIL. I look forward to connecting with you there. And if you enjoyed this conversation, subscribing and reviewing the podcast helps others find these conversations too. And always remember, you deserve to love the skin you're in.